They want to know what time it is, man. It's headbuzz time. Macedonia on your TV, man. Today it's all about family, man. Out with the old, in with the new. If the old don't want to do, then the new gonna do, because we strong. Man, you know, it's like almost family reunion time, man. It's like just reminiscing about my Aunt Jack and my Uncle Joe and my granddaddy and my daddy and my Aunt Lily and my Aunt LaRue and my Uncle Lawrence and my Uncle Leon. And, oh my goodness. Family. I mean, I know everybody on their, I'm going to just call it what it is. Everybody on their wickedness or whatever, right? And they don't see no righteousness in, you know, the family in 2020. But I tell you, bro, I sure miss that family from 1896 to about 1850. Really miss them people, man. But I'm so happy they ain't allowed to see what's going on. You feel me? I'm happy they not here. But for those that's here, descendants from them, man, just remember, every time you tune in to me, I'm gonna make you feel it. I'm gonna make you remember them. So I leave this planet.
Hey, yo. Hey, what up, young one? This Big Unc. Yo, I didn't come here to tell you know what you need to be doing, what you should be wanting. I just want to let you know I love you. There's a lot of things coming against us, man, but we've got to come together. So I'm going to share the story with you about the man side of this family of ours. And let you know, man, make up your own mind. Remember grandmama, man, she had 14 children, but grandma was no hoe. She was actually the wife to the same man with the same mind frame and the same plan. But Big Mama, for the love we call it in the kitchen, man, class was always in session. But the source of grandmama's smile was when granddaddy came in the house. Power, but you can call me LC. I'ma spit this around my grandson so you can get a better understanding of me. I was born October 2nd, 1896. My mom was born a slave, but I was born free to get rich. I was 7 years old, my mama died, but I didn't have time to cry. Had to come up with a way for me and my 7 siblings to survive. You can catch me on the block, making money in my shoe shine box. Started my hustle from the bottom, with my mind focused on the top. I was a little black boy from a place called Nigga Town. We were just former slaves, but Jack Johnson about the world crown to the town that them niggas made. I saw destiny said hi by the words from the forest to the lonely slave. Saw his game when the first war came in the draft. Called my name. In the war, I met a traveling man who shared a mission with me that transformed me into a man that can see in the 33rd degree. Take a look into my timeline and understand what it means to be me. The power of a man was determined by the size of his family. My family was 16 deep. I lived in the land of my house, but the Lord helped me to build for them to sleep. The land bought for food and vegetable for the family and I to eat. Now I'm in this F-150 fully loaded on the vegetable route. Tell to the people see in the house. Yeah, nigga, that what granddaddy all about. I see money. Granddaddy came in the house. Everybody got cries about. Big mama, your uncle, your daddy, your auntie, his daddy, shut the cup of face granddaddy. Shut the cup of face granddaddy. Granddaddy came in the house. Everybody got cries about. Big mama, your uncle, your daddy, your auntie, his daddy, shut the cup of face granddaddy. Shut the cup of face granddaddy. Every Friday night, no matter what happens, I'm posted at the farmer's market, fruit and vegetable trapping. I'm up all night, Jack Johnson fresh on the scene. Running up a check, selling sweet peas and collard greens. Once I sell my loads, I'ma reload the F-150 and dip. Ride home along the vegetable route as I continue my flip. I did this hustle and repeat until the law changed the rules Took my children from the field to the school. They did an awesome job making them miseducated fools. Had to say it hurt when they said, oh man, fuck you and it's hard work. Like I'm not the one who bought them shoes. Like I'm not the one who bought that shirt. I'm Mr. LC Power and this is my story. I'm a man among men. I own my land, ran my business, made my money, and I went home to glory.
I take the break and crank back up, I'm gonna roll again. If I get this much done again,
Hey, we doing good.
yeah.
Hey, for one day, I'm just saying, my point to you is, in one day's work, is never would have had to happen. My point to you is, in one day, all y'all motherfuckers who fighting for land and fighting for whatever it is you fighting for, you could have took one day to keep this from happening. We said take a break. I'm gonna leave y'all alone, but as you can see though, you 3 hours into it. I'm not gonna let you forget. My job is to let you remember.
I know he did, y'all.
Yeah, I'll let y'all remember. But as you can see, you can almost see it was the house right now. Right? All right, let's get into class, okay? Let me get my jacket off here and get into the short fast. Okay, now the last time I got to speaking to the family, some person asked me on what authority do I be speaking on. And I really thought about that. I was about to get all into my fleshy thoughts, but I thought, you know what, I was gonna bring out the big book and just break down like who it is and what I am, you know what I'm saying? And who I work for and what I do. They say like, well, who's your boss? Who you work for? Hebrews 2:10. Hebrews 2:10. Who is my boss? Hebrews 2:10. Let me read Hebrews 2:10 for you right quick. Hebrews 2:10 says, for it became him for whom are all things, and by whom are all things, in bringing many sons unto glory, to make the captain of their salvation perfect through suffering. Anybody know who paid that cost? Oh, we're going to get in there a little bit further. But once again, when you ask me who my captain is and like what type of power and authority he got a power of like over all things. Like the Christ is like the one, right? Bam. So then they ask me, yo, so what's my protocol? Like who enlisted me to do these works? Okay. You would take that then, you'll take that up with St. Matthew 11:28. I'm going to say it again. St. Matthew 11:28 when talking about me. Because listen to what it says. Come unto me all that are labored and all that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and yet ye shall find rest unto your soul. Anybody know me? Know one thing about me? I be chilling. Protocol number 2. Okay, protocol number 3. Okay, hold on. Before I move forward, y'all might ask yourself, why is he up here doing all of this? Because what I'm giving you really is a jewel. It's called the G code, aka the granddaddy code, aka, you know, how to prevent yourself from being a shipwreck. We're going to get into the shipwreck in just a minute, all right? Like I say, protocol number 3, man, my enlistment, like what it is that I actually do. Like everybody always want to know, what does Terrence do? What does Terrence do? All right, check it out. Jesus came and spake unto them and said, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go ye and teach all the nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am always with you, even unto the end of the earth. You heard what the Father said, you with me to the end of the earth. So why would I worry about even, like, not even giving you the protocol? Hold on, we got one more to go. Let's get into it. That was 3, then this is 4. Now this is where it gets interesting between me and the person that's on the other divided line watching this. Because if you're on that side of the line, you're on the other side of the line, my man. You're on the other side of the line. Let me show you what I was charged with. What I do, what I was charged with, we breaking it all the way down. Once again, I am Timothy 1:18. That's my charge. Timothy 1:18. First Timothy, matter of fact, 1:18. You ain't got it? Let me hold on, let me find it for you. Hold on. This charge I commit unto thee, son Timothy. Terrence, son, grandson. I am the great grandson. But check it out. According to the prophecies which went before on thee, according to the prophecies which went before on thee, according to the words that went before about me, about thee. All those people had something to say. All those people that had the good and the bad. Those that counted you out, those that counted you in. All those words about me, that thou may by them, all them words you used against me, that by them, mightiest war, a good warfare. West side, a good warfare. This is a righteous war going on right now, because we shaming the devil. That's what we doing. We at the shipwreck site, shaming the devil. I know what y'all thinking. Oh man, this guy's tripping, man. This guy's tripping. Like what he got? Like what he working with? What he working with that's gonna shut us down? We got all this evil and slime. Look at all this evil and slime that made this happen. Like what could he possibly be working with? Glad you asked. You can find that information in 2 Corinthians 10:4. 10:4. 2 Corinthians 10:4. 10:4. Show you what I'm working with. I'm show you what my boss got me working with, okay? For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to pulling down the strongholds. Mighty in God's hand and pulling down the strongholds of all this wickedness y'all got going on. I'm right here standing in it, you see me. In faith, I'm standing right here, shield up, talking to you. Oh, but it's not over. I just gave you the 5G codes of a godly warrior inside of God's army. I just gave you the G code. You can check it out. You can research it yourself. Test me by the book. Tell me if I'm tripping. Father, I'm so sorry. I slammed the book on, right? But tell me if I'm tripping. All right, bam. I done gave y'all all of that, man. I mean, it's the reason I'm having to give you all this, cause I got to recharge y'all. And a lot of y'all too slow to even remember what's going on. So I'm so smart to remember to record this thing so you can rewind it later on and see all the game I just put inside of your membrane. If you didn't get the game inside of your membrane, you can pause, rewind it, slow it down, and get it anyway. But right now, I got a couple juice for you. Now the question is, I just gave you the final cause of the G. That's the G code. That is me. But don't get it twisted, man. I am far from perfect. Matter of fact, I'm a perfect imperfection. I get into that too. I don't have to be perfect, man. I just got to be me. And you can't beat me at being me. But let me tell you the two things a soldier in the army of the Lord do. His purpose. There's two things he got to fight, man. Two things. First thing that he got to fight, man, you want to find it? Ephesians 6:12. Ephesians 6:12. Oh, I got you deep. I'll wait.
Love your family. Take care of your granny. It's all love in the Boosie family. Love your family. Take care of your granny. Boosie Blues. Had them neck bones. Had them neck bones.
Pass the please, nigga, them neck bones falling off the bone.
Collard greens and chicken. Collard greens and chicken.
That fried chicken in this motherfucker. Give me a leg, give me a leg.
Sweet potato pie stepped on. Potato pie stepped on.
Ooh, grandma did a thing.
Ooh, granny put her feet in. Granny put her feet in.
I'm taking a couple of these pies home, straight up.
Moonshine for my home. Moonshine for my home.
We getting money now, Uncle Tony, we straight, nigga.
Nigga, drink how you want. Nigga, drink how you want. Woo.
Don't start acting crazy.
I nephew like the weed. Nephew like the weed. Tree.
Munch, beat, all of them.
Nigga, smoke how you want. Nigga, smoke how you want. It's all love on this cone. It's all love on this cone. So love your family.
If you love your nigga, hug your nigga. If that's your sister, hug her right now.
Hug your family. Hug your family.
If she play with your sister, beat her fucking ass.
Love your family. Love your family. Gon' hug your family. Gon' hug your family. One of my family go to jail.
You know how we is, we coming, we gon' fight for our people. Straight up.
Everybody go to court.
Everybody going to court. Free Jerome, man, you already know what it is.
Sugar tea, potato salad.
You know my family make the best potato salad off the gate, straight up.
Made by my Uncle Dad. Made by my Uncle Dad.
My aunties playing cards, we love to gamble.
Shooting dice on the pole. Shake 'em up and let 'em go.
Bronson, your dice, nigga, your dice, bitch.
I'm going with 'em to the fold. Going with 'em to the fold.
I'm going with her, man.
your nigga, hug your nigga. If that's your sister, hug her right now. Hug your family, hug your family. If she play with your sister, beat her fucking ass. Love your family, love your family. Go love your family. Go hug your family. Go hug your family. Go hug your family. Sugar tea potato salad. Oh, we about to dance now. Stir that potato salad here. Yeah. Made by my Uncle Daddy, made by my Uncle Heavy. Stir that potato salad heavy, yeah, like that. Yeah. Sugar tea potato salad. Sugar tea potato salad. Stir it heavy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Made by my Uncle Daddy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Love my family. Everywhere we go, we gon' turn up. You gon' know we been there out the top. Just left Miami. We on the jet skis. We going to Six Flags. Everywhere, straight up. Ooh, love them chillin'. Bro, I love them damn shit. I love y'all. I ain't lying. Keep me happy, keep me happy. Fam, that's my family. And let go.
But y'all ready? Y'all ready? Check this out, man. My first and primary witness is Christ the Father, the Captain, and I have two commissions to fight to the day that I die. The first one is spiritual wickedness, and people who just, I call them hollows. Just because they might be your friends, your family, relatives close to you, people you think be straight for you. Wish it. Well, them folk is soulless, man. Them folk almost demons, man. They sold a long time ago. But like I said, you can find this in Ephesians 6:12 about my commission. And check it out. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, and the rulers of the darkness in this world, against the spiritual weaknesses in high places. Let me say it again, you ain't get it? Ephesians 12, my commission. We wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle, correction, hey, like I said, I'm a perfect imperfection. I'm gonna keep that rolling, I'm gonna get it. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's fight number one, man. And it goes on every day, because surrounded by hollows, you ain't looked around. The biggest fight, really, with my personal self is really just not getting on here and just going, F you, mother F you, and like kick all that, and how y'all can forget about legacy, and like what type of family member. Like I could have said all of that, and I might say it in another spack or two. But at the end of the day, I want to come at you righteously and give you a chance to understand the mind frame you're dealing with, man. I am my father's son. I am the great-grandson. I achieved all the things that you used against them to stop them from moving forward. You can't stop them in education. Man, I'm talking about I look like I'm living bankroll on paper, because I am living bankroll. But at the end of the day, that was me taking the wisdom from this shipwreck right here. All right, now let's go back into it one more time. Corinthians 9:27. Corinthians 9:27. This is my most deadliest enemy, man. And it ain't you. You know who it is? It's me. But I keep under my body and bring it under subjection, lest by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be cast away. I don't want to be no hypocrite, man. I don't want to be sitting here telling you something and I ain't doing the right thing, man. I ain't doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know, that's going to lead me to being, you know, a hypocrite. And like I'm saying, I'm a Dr. King child. You know, the content of my character is what you got to judge me on. You can't judge me by what I look like. I look great, I know that. I look good, I know. No. But, you know, I'm going to just leave you with this last thought, man. This is Timothy 19, okay? Because we're sitting on a shipwreck, but I'm fighting a good fight. And I'm holding faith and good conscience. In good conscience do I say these things to you people. You know what time it is. It's family reunion time this weekend. I'm about to set it up and burn the fire down in a minute. That's a whole nother story. But having faith and good courage, which some have put away. Y'all done put away y'all courage. And y'all done put away y'all faith, man. Y'all done put it away concerning faith. And because of that, man, y'all done made a shipwreck. Thing is, God's word don't lie. Whether you on top or on the bottom, everybody inside of the book, right? All right. Family reunion time, man. My only question to you, family, as you watching here, sitting there staring, being all quiet is, where you at?
Break out the food and the drinks, it's gonna be a party. Turn up the music real loud, invite everybody. Go right ahead and smoke and play some cards, just make yourself at home. It's okay to take somebody's hand and get your groove on. We're all up in here, jamming couldn't be better. I love to see my people come together, talking about friends. Friends, and family. I'm talking about friends, and family. Now everyone is getting along, the feeling in here is so awesome. Why don't we just go on and call this party a world reunion? Let's reminisce on all the good times we shared through all the years. Let's take a toast to the ones that we love and we miss and could not be. We're all up in here, timing couldn't be better. I love to see my people come together, talking about friends, friends, and family. Oh, I'm talking about friends. To the left, left, do your two-step and take it to the right, right.
I shuffle my feet and move to the left. I check my outfit, I'm so fresh to death. Hand my drink to wifey and sit my cup down. Now the whole fam bam getting down. I mean, I just had a plate of them greens. I'm on the dance floor, grooving like a dancing machine. I got my mind on my money like I usually do. I wanna be living for the love of you. See, it's your thing, so do what you wanna do. Cause you gon' have a good time when you in front of Snoop, and that's for sure though. My mama say stop the music cause she wanna take a photo. So we oblige and step to the side. Now the whole fam doing the electric slide. Like that, 1, 2. Uncle Ron, what you want him to do?
Now you got it, let's do it again like friends. Friends, and family. Family, I'm talking about friends. Friends, and family. I'm talking about family. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Yeah.
cleaning up Granddaddy's spot. I'm in nobody mode. Because somebody else supposed to have actually done this, but it's okay. Since nobody was going to do it, it's a job for me, nobody. But before I get rid of this, I want to record it one last time. This is my granddaddy's dough, man. Oh, heavy ass solid dough too. I had to carry it out. Even with the locks they put on the dough. He touched them. My daddy touched them. Uncle Lewis touched them. Nigga, everybody in the family of any importance touched them. Even my uncle touched them. I mean, everybody touched them. As a child, I touched them. By the time I got grown, though, look at this. But salute to this dough, man. As I commit you to the fire in the ceremony of even flow. Granddad taught me something. When one door closes, another one opens. So just like I'm gonna get rid of one, another one gonna come.
Since your favorite village boy is on a journey to change the narratives of Africa, I know for sure that I've been showing you guys that Africans don't just live on trees. And I know that I've been showing you most beautiful gated communities in various countries in Africa. But coming here for the first time, I feel like this is on another level. I said it. Yes, indeed, this place is on another level. This place is well organized. Lastly, when you live in a place like this, you connected with nature because you're not just going to live in your room, you will have a serene environment. You know what? They call this place Ayi Mensa Park, but from today, I'm going to change the name and call it the Green City because this place is greenish. You know what? Stay tuned. If you're new to the channel, my name is Mr. Ghana Baby. Please don't forget to subscribe to be part of this awesome family. Believe me, we can still hit 500,000 by the end of this month. Be part of this family by subscribing to the channel. You've been hiding from me.
Maya, I've had to respond to all the inquiries from your video.
You know, like most of my subscribers thought that I was lying to them because I promised them that after uploading the video here, the next video is going to be that interview with you.
They kept me busy, brother. They kept me busy.
You've seen the response from the video?
It's extraordinary. It's absolutely extraordinary.
Did you ever believe that people will appreciate what you do?
It's not so much what I do, it's what you do.
No, come on. That is your work, and I was just promoting what you've done. I can't take the credit for that. Me, I just came here, walk around your neighborhood, and just promoted it. That's for people to know that there are Africans that are doing something magnificent on the continent. So I just want to say congratulations and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Maya. Thank you. And I want to say something to you as well.
Oh, wow.
Because we build communities here. We've got a community of 200 people, and I think we've done a decent job of it. But you've built a community of almost 500,000 people.
Wow.
And you've connected the diaspora all over the world. There are Africans who are in Asia who are tuning in. There are people in the African diaspora from the Caribbean, African Americans, Ghanaians, Nigerians in the diaspora, and you're helping us connect ourselves and connect with each other. It's extraordinary. To be able to share what we're doing in Ghana as African entrepreneurs with the entire black diaspora without having to go to CNN or BBC or CNBC, to be able to speak directly to our people is extraordinary. So on behalf of all African entrepreneurs at various stages, Maya, what you're doing is amazing.
I want to say thank you so much. I know you personally, but I know that somebody out there is watching us for the first time.
Sure.
Who are you?
My name is Kofi Anku. I'm a partner at IE Mensa Park, which is the development we're sitting in. I've been involved in real estate in Ghana for the last 20 years.
Wow.
As well as agriculture. I'd love for you to come and see my greenhouse at some point.
I would definitely going to check it out. So
Please
you're just not into real estate, but rather greenhouse.
Yeah, also agriculture.
You have to let me check it out today.
Please do, please
because
do.
I know they will be asking for it, you know.
Excellent.
But Kofi, were you born in Ghana?
I was born in Cleveland, Ohio.
Wow.
Born and raised in Cleveland.
And you lived there your whole life?
I lived there until I was in my 20s.
Okay.
And then I came back to run a family real estate business.
In Ghana?
In Ghana, yeah. My father is a retired cancer specialist. And he started investing in Ghana in the mid-90s.
So your father is a Ghanaian?
My father and mother.
Both of them?
Yeah, my mother is from Sekandi.
That's my hometown, you know.
I know. The best is in the West, man. Best is in the West.
Wow, okay. So we just like brothers.
That's
you know?
right.
That's why we connected so faster.
Absolutely.
Kofi, tell me, why the return?
Wait, I haven't finished my story.
Oh, wow.
So my father
Continue.
comes from the Volta region,
Okay.
a town called Alavanyo. Have you heard of it?
In the Volta region?
Yes.
I've heard it before.
You know what it means?
No.
It means it will be good.
Wow.
So we're making it good.
Wow.
I saw the video you put up about your morning routine in the village,
Okay.
and I was so moved
Why?
because this is our family story. My father is one of 16 brothers and sisters. He didn't own a pair of shoes until he was 13. And the interesting part of his story is not simply the journey from the village to being a world-class oncologist, but also the values and learnings that he brought from his childhood and his upbringing, which is exactly the same upbringing that you were showing so beautifully in your video.
I'm just trying to tell people that it's time to know your roots. Go back to your roots. Revisit your roots. Because sometimes I feel like Africans forget where they're coming from.
Sure.
So that's why I'm trying to bring all those content back. And I'm so glad that both you and your father relate.
It's not just relating. This is what makes us strong.
Exactly.
It's discipline. It's that spirit that we see in our villages that we need to try and bring it. Some of the comments they were talking about, well, is the architecture too Western in a development like this? And this is actually kind of based on the village concept. You know, if you look at farming communities in the West, they're small houses in the landscape, and they're far from other people. In an African context, all the people are clustered together, and they go to their farms.
Exactly.
All right. So here, we've tried to increase the densities, which improves security. right? You can kind of see what's going on in your neighbor's house and in the court, in the street. There's a community spirit. You don't feel like you're isolated and you're living behind one wall in a compound, but we're all kind of huddled together. It's quite nice.
That's interesting. Now I'm trying to understand the architecture behind this
Sure,
whole
yeah, of course.
Mensa apartment.
Absolutely.
But, you know, like me, my main focus is, Kofi, why you left America and decided to come to Ghana to start a business like this? Why not doing the same business in wherever you are?
You know, I think the question you asked is interesting, and it pushes me into an area that I find really fascinating. I think that a country like Ghana needs to tie in and rope in the diaspora. That Ghana, Africa needs the global black diaspora. And equally importantly is that the entire black diaspora needs a strong and prosperous Africa. We have to work together. And it's not simply a question of unity, it's also a question of the different skill sets that we bring to the table. And I'll explain specifically. So as a Ghanaian business person, if you go to a bank, you're borrowing money at 11%, 12% interest rates.
Wow.
Right? An African American business owner or homeowner may get a mortgage for 3%. Right? So money in the West is cheaper. So having a brother or a sister over there who you can pull into your business, who has access to capital. You know, I think the cash flow for Black America is something in more than $1.5 trillion a year. So just from a financial perspective, and you're looking at a market on the continent of 1 billion people plus. And African Americans are about maybe 40 million people. So connecting African Americans, including Ghanaian Americans, including the African diaspora, with the continent makes great business sense for both parties. There are opportunities here where their money will be far more impactful, where they can get better returns, investing in Africa, and we're developing a country. This development is probably the largest townhouse community in West Africa.
Wow. Kofi, like what I read about you is that you are not in this alone.
Yes.
But your partner is an African American.
That's right.
Is that true?
That's right. So I partnered with a company called Black Ivy, and it was founded and is led by an African American woman lawyer called Cheryl Mills. And she's an extraordinary person, and I was very excited to do this deal. And she brings a wealth of knowledge and skill and a huge network and a lot of energy to the project. So it's been an extraordinary journey.
Has she been to Ghana before?
She's here, she's in and out of Ghana all the time. So not only is she involved in her firm, not only are they involved in residential real estate, but they're also doing some amazing work in healthcare. Wow. They've set up a multi-specialty hospital in East Legon. She's also involved in the creation of an industrial park. I know that's something you're passionate about, is manufacturing.
Exactly.
So this is going to help facilitate, because if you come to Ghana and you want to build a factory, sometimes getting the land is an issue, getting the services, the roads, electricity, water connection. What they've established is pretty much a turnkey solution. So it's
Kofi,
compelling.
Since your partner is an African American, let's go more into this. You know, I just want to know, like you working with an African American on the continent, do you think that we need more of this? Like, I mean, the African diaspora partnering with Africans on the continent to help develop the continent. Do you think something like this, more of this, we should encourage more of this on the continent?
This is absolutely the way forward. Absolutely. This is the formula for our success. I'll give you another example. Let's look at the chocolate industry.
Okay.
Right? 70% of the world's chocolate, or cocoa, comes from Ghana and Ivory Coast, two countries.
Yeah, exactly.
70%. Right? This is almost a $200 billion industry. Global industry. And when people think about chocolate, they think of Belgium. They think of Hershey, Pennsylvania. There's no cocoa in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It grows here. Right? We need access to those markets. We need partners, African American partners, based in the US that can help us process over there and manufacture with African ownership, African American ownership, and really and benefit more from the value chain. Right now we're only getting 7% of the revenue from chocolate sales globally as producers. And it just doesn't make any sense. It's a huge amount of money. Our entire economy in Ghana is around $60 billion.
Wow.
Right? So the chocolate industry is literally 3 times the size of our entire economy. We're fueling it, but we're not benefiting from it. So imagine if we could get somebody like Rihanna, right, or Beyonce to partner with our cocoa producers and say, listen, there's a story here that this product, the sugar comes from Brazil, the vanilla comes from Madagascar, the cocoa comes from Ivory Coast and Ghana. This is a black product, and we're happy to share it with the world. But what's important to us, and the reason why I love your channel, it's all about African ownership.
Exactly.
Black ownership.
Kofi, whatever you're saying, you're trying to say that let's make Africa home again.
That's right. It's home already. I'm saying they have to join the party. It's home already.
Exactly. Africa is home already, but it's time for people to claim that Africa is home, because I know that there's so many people watching us right now that are contemplating that, hey, I was born in America just like you. I'm not African. Okay, if my ancestors were from Africa, it has nothing to do with me. So whatever you're preaching, for me, if I should conclude, I would say that you're trying to say that it's time for both Africans in the diaspora and Africans on the continent come together and let's make Africa home again.
Absolutely.
Kofi, do you think Africa is the future?
Maya, it's the present. It's happening now. We're doing it.
Wow. This is indeed an interesting conversation. And tell us more about Ayi Mensah Park. What makes Ayi Mensah Park so unique?
So Maya, these are 200 units. We've got a few flats, but mostly townhouses. And for the standard, they're fairly moderately priced. What's interesting about this community, and I say community because the emphasis is not simply on the houses, but also the interaction between neighbors and the security that the community provides. So you've got 24-hour manned security. There's CCTV cameras, it's gated, but it feels open.
Yeah.
You've also got the pool, you've got a clubhouse, you've got a multi-sport court for the kids to play. There's a jungle gym, and there's a beautiful park in the center. We've really tried to incorporate nature.
Wow. And how much does it cost?
So we've got a few 2-bedroom units left, 140,000 USD, and then it kind of goes up from there. So there's a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom. We've got a few 1-bedroom flats that are pretty much sold out.
And Kofi, I think I will help you solve the remaining 4.
Fantastic.
Based on what you've been telling me today. So I just want to tell each and everyone out there, if you're looking forward to move to Africa or buy a house in Africa, buy from Kofi. Put your money in Kofi's business, and Kofi will definitely give me a cut. Kofi,
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Kofi, let's go to we have a lot of African brothers and sisters in the diaspora. If you should give them an advice on how to invest, is it worth it to invest in Africa? Is it worth it to visit Africa? What would the message be? Because you lived in the diaspora,
sure,
and you're back here, so you are the best person to, advise our fellow brothers and sisters in the diaspora. What will your message be?
Well, I would say this, that oftentimes as an entrepreneur, you go for a long stretch of time when you're the only person that sees value in what you're doing. And then when it reaches a certain point, everybody wants to get behind it. So the important thing is for them to come. Come to Ghana, spend a few months, look for opportunities, see what you can uniquely contribute, what gaps are there, and also what you can bring to a much larger market. The market is in the US. The market really is in Europe. That's where there's a lot of demand. There's demand here as well. But the advantage you have as an insider, if you're an African American or if you're a Ghanaian American who's born there, is that you understand America. You're an insider there, and you can be an insider here very quickly, right? So you will see opportunities. Look at your channel. This is a testament, right? Exactly. All you needed was a phone to start your business, and now you've got this the most successful African vlogger, YouTuber on the continent. It's an honor to be sitting here with you, brother.
Okay, you, man. And I just want to say thank you so much for talking to me. I appreciate your time. Kofi Anko, the CEO of what?
Mercury Estates.
All right.
And we've partnered to create Ayi Mensah Park.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
Don't forget to like the video, share, and if you are new to the channel, my name is Mr. Ghana Baby, the village boy from Ghana.
Uh-oh, we lit again, see? I got too many I'll tell you, I'm Inspector Gadget, bro. I mean, it's beautiful too, dog. I got easy here. I mean, bro, it's a beautiful thing. You're really, if you're on the other side watching this, you're on the wrong side. Hey, big bro. So, yeah. So there you go. I'm making a video. Hey, everybody. Live. Hey, I'm gonna warn you. That's gonna bring back some news. Oh, okay, you already heard. I'm just letting you know. Damn. Hey, look at these girls up here swagging on the hill. Y'all don't see them. They swagging on the hill. Quick swag camera. Hey, man, shouts out. Oh, hold on. This is it for my live feed. I would like to say this about Toya, but my sister's here too, so I'm gonna really have to think about it and put them both in the same category. Where it's like, along with myself, kind of like we're all like in this category that I call like the other group. We the other crew. Like, but I told you earlier about my caliber though. So like the weapons that you use are now the weapons that I'm using back against you. And I'm just saying, man, don't we look good? Look at us. They look good. Look at them again. Yeah, it's such fun. I'm just chopping it up, man. With people spoken with them, and tell them if they're on the other side watching this and not here, they're kind of like on the wrong side. But tomorrow is actually Sunday. It's going up all day. Like just cut through, we kick it back. Man, the two white pillars in the door. The last time I'm gonna see these white pillars. When I was a kid, I played on them so. They held up this porch that used to be right here. They did a wonderful job so they could do no more.